2. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and apologies for the technical delay. Just had to join in halfway through the display. And as you can see, the Apache call-sign gunship has just crossed left to right in a manoeuvre which could be used to put down striking fire with a 30mm cannon. Gunship is now going to do a modified climb to position for a diving fire profile now, and this could be used operationally to deliver the CRV-7 rockets onto a target. The dive also allows the crew to mitigate the effects the rockets have at the target end. As the crew exit the diving fire profile, they're now accelerating to position for a butt. This dynamic maneuver will pitch all 10 tons of the aircraft all the way to 90 degrees nose up. And once they reach zero airspeed, to 90 degrees nose down. The crew now can accelerate using the turbomet engines out to the left to position for a 180 degree maneuver. This maneuver is not just reserved for displays, but it's one of the best ways to return to target and to use routinely by frontline crews. As the aircraft returns to ground centre, the crew will now perform a rapid climb. This shows the excellent rate of climb that the powerful engines enable the aircraft to have, and will be used to manoeuvre the Apache rapidly through what is known operationally as the threat band. This is where the aircraft is most vulnerable to small arms fire. At the front of the Apache we have the sights and sensors, the optics, where we can look up to 60 degrees down from the horizontal, giving the crew a good field of view onto prospective target area. Just enough to rapidly climb through the threat band, they also have to be able to rapidly descend through it as well. And they will now rotate 90 degrees nose down to demonstrate this. The Apache was shortly again converting speed into height, pitching to an awesome 90 degrees nose up to perform another pedal turn. And once the aircraft reaches zero airspeed, the pilot is able to use the Apache's powerful tail rotor to rotate it 180 degrees about the centre. Now get your cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a new manoeuvre for you for the 2016 season. This is known as the corkscrew. This will see the aircraft pitching to 90 degrees nose up and then rapidly repositioning back into the hover. On stable, they'll conduct a 180 degree spot turn before exiting 90 degrees nose down. the immense agility of this 10-ton aircraft, and along with the pedal turn, it is one of the most difficult manoeuvres to fly. As they exit the corkscrew, they're conducting a 360-degree crib stop to arrive at the hollow. The Apache has 4 weapon stations on its pylons. The aircraft can be fitted with either CRV-7 rocket pods, Hellfire missile launchers, or external fuel tanks. And as you can see today, gunship have opted for a mixture of rockets and missile launchers. Each rocket pod can house up to 19 rockets, while the missile launchers can each carry 4 missiles. Both the rockets and missiles can be fired out to ranges of up to 8 kilometres, whilst the powerful M230 cannon can fire to a staggering 4,200 metres. Now as you watch the aircraft move right to left, you can see the Apache's amazing hover performance. The Apache is one of the few helicopters that is fitted with a stabilator. That is the horizontal wing mounted just below the tail rotor. This helps to keep the Apache as stable as possible so they can deliver weapons to a target. Now if you look to the top of the helicopter, you can see its fire control radar gun mounted above the main rotor blades. The radar is able to scan out to 8 kilometres, detect 1,024 targets, prioritise them, and then provide 16 simultaneous firing solutions through the aircraft's weapon processors. The radar is not only used to find targets and provide weapon guidance, it can also be used in assessing the terrain profile mode. This maps out the ground in front of the aircraft and helps the pilots navigate in very poor weather. The crew are now using all 2,000 kg processors to accelerate for another 180-degree wing angle. The pilots are using their helmet-mounted monitors to aid them to fly the window, with all the important flight information being displayed in their eye, allowing them to keep their eyes out the window at all times. Now, as I fill out of that, the crew are now going to perform a 360-degree wing over a crowd centre. This once again will demonstrate how agile the Apache is and why it's such an effective asset to the British Armed Forces. As airfield in the 360, they're currently carrying out a 270 quick stop to arrive at crowd centre. The 2 pilots today, Warrant Officer Adam Nash and Captain Blaney, are now bringing the aircraft to hover. And if you please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the 2016 attack helicopter display team. The aircraft will now perform a bound to pass. As it does, I want to thank Duxford Airship for inviting us, and of course you, the general public, for your continued support for the British Armed Forces. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Attack Helicopter Display Team, or on Twitter at Apache Display. There's a variety of hugely exciting job opportunities for you in the Army Aircorps, far more than I can do justice in this 10-minute display. But if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask a member of the panel. Thank you.
David Price there. Thank you very much indeed, David. And I think you'll agree an excellent display from a very impressive machine, the Apache.